Hello and good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about calcium carbonate and the different products in which it goes into. Now, calcium carbonate is known by the International Pharmacopoeia Volume 1 as a white, fine, microcrystalline powder that is odorless. It is no less than 98% and no more than 100.5% CaCO3. That's the chemical makeup of calcium carbonate. Some common uses of calcium carbonate are toothpaste. So the rough texture you feel in toothpaste is just a calcium carbonate grind, which is we take it from a rock and we grind it down into a powder. And that's the rough part that removes the plaque and just the overall nastiness off your teeth. Another use that calcium carbonate goes into is plastics and rubber. It's basically a filler to extend or make the rubber or plastic that we're using go further. It's just a cheap way to make it more economical, I guess you could say. Other things would be paint, metal such as aluminum, glass, so the front windshield of your car or the glass on a light bulb, that all contains calcium carbonate. Some other uses, even food and milk. So when you have milk that has added calcium, they're basically putting rock into a product, and that's all it is just rock in order to increase the calcium content so they can claim that they have a higher percentage calcium than their competitor. Now, what we do here at the company I work for is we bring these stones up from Jamaica. So Jamaica, we have two mines down there, and they dig this up with a dozer, basically. They don't blast, and they just dig it up, tear it up out of the ground, put it in a big pile on the pier, and that pier loads it onto a ship. Now you can see this just basically looks like gravel. You might see this in your front driveway or on the side of the road or something. That's basically what it is. It's just a more pure rock than what you would find here in the United States or really anywhere else in the world. So we take that rock and we move it and we take it to our finishing mill, and that finishing mill grinds it down to an even finer powder. Now this is a 950 grade. This is the finest powder that we have or that we make at the company I work for. You can see how very fine that is. So once we have a powder like this, we take the powder and we mix it with a food grade glue, and then we run it through our granulation process. Now that granulation process creates these tiny little granules, and these granules combined with the glue, combined with the space between the glue and the powder, creates a compressible product, and that compressible product is then turned into pills. So we sell our finished product to pharmaceutical companies such as Bayer and DuPont and Pfizer, and they press their pills out of it. And what they do is they take our product, they mix their medicine with it, and then they just press out these pills. Now, my specific job is to test for impurities, specific pathogens, micros, and heavy metals. Some heavy metals might be lead, bromine, copper, fluoride. There's several different tests that we run on this powder to ensure that it's safe and good for the people that use it. And it's hundreds of thousands of people that use our product on a daily basis. Now, the company I work for, we own two of the mines that have the most pure calcium in the world. Those two mines are located in Jamaica, like I said earlier. Now, you can find calcium carbonate in China, you can find it in Russia, you can find it in your backyard, but it's not going to be as pure as what we have down here in Jamaica and ship up to Missouri where we formulate our products. In conclusion, many of the products we use daily contain calcium carbonate, and it's just interesting to me to see and realize as I go through my day just the different things. I look at a computer screen that's got calcium carbonate in it. I look at this painting here on the wall. The oil paints that were made use calcium carbonate to make those paints. The light bulbs, the glass has calcium carbonate in it. The plastic from water bottles that we drink of, they've got calcium carbonate in this plastic. So I would like to thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope you are a little more educated on what it is that calcium carbonate does for us as a country and a world. Thank you.